The Season 4 finale of The Walking Dead is just days away, so we decided to dedicate this week's episode of Things You Didn't Know to our favorite show about the end of the world. Here are 7 things you didn't know about The Walking Dead. Probably. Remember Daryl's big old bag of drugs? Well, you probably didn't notice that inside of the bag there was a bunch of blue meth, as in Heisenberg blue meth, the good stuff. This was an intentional nod to Breaking Bad, since the shows shared a network. And if you want another Breaking Bad Easter egg, the Dodge Challenger that Glenn steals is the same one that Walter White bought Walt Jr. Although I think Glenn got to enjoy the car a little bit longer than Walt Jr. did. We see the zombies on Walking Dead chowing down on human flesh pretty often. I mean, that's pretty much all zombies do, other than stumbling around like drunk toddlers. But have you ever wondered what those zombie extras are actually chomping on? The answer is giant hams. Prop master John Sanders soaks the hams and then dresses them up to look like bloody, oozing body parts. In earlier seasons, they'd cover them in barbecue sauce to make it taste better for all the extras. But the vinegar in the sauce would basically melt the zombie makeup, and they had to tweak the recipe. As long as we're talking about the zombie makeup on the show, it's pretty freaking good, right? What you might not know is as the seasons have progressed, the walkers' makeup has become more gray and morbid to show their decay with the passage of time. This technique is also used in the Walking Dead graphic novels. Charlie Adler draws the zombies to look more and more decayed from book to book. So if you've ever thought that the walkers seem a little grosser than they used to, it's not just your imagination. Fans of the Walking Dead graphic novels already know about the many differences between the characters and plot lines on the show versus the ones in Robert Kirkman's books. But if you've never read the books, you probably didn't know that Daryl doesn't even exist in them. By now, he's a major, beloved character on the show, but Daryl was actually created specifically for actor Norman Reedus. Frank Darabont created Daryl because he really liked Reedus' audition for the role of Merle, who, by the way, also doesn't exist in the books. There's plenty of internet buzz about Daryl and Merle being added to the comics at some point, but so far those are nothing more than rumors. Until that happens, let's just go get a bunch of blue meth and some crossbows and be badasses, just like Daryl. Woo! This will not end poorly! Going back to Season 1, there's a memorable scene where Merle is shooting his gun on a rooftop. Well, filming that scene caused a good deal of real-life drama. Some people nearby didn't know that there was a TV show shooting in the area, so they thought that actor Michael Rooker was an actual sniper. A SWAT team even showed up. On the plus side, at least no one was arrested. The first time we ever meet Michonne is at the end of Season 2 when she saves Andrea from the zombie herd. It's a huge moment that left a lot of fans clamoring to know, who is this hooded warrior badass? What you didn't know is, the show's producers were asking that same question. At the time they shot that scene, actress Danai Gurira had not yet been cast to play Michonne. I wonder who they had filling in for that scene. Probably Herschel. If you're not completely caught up on Season 4, you might want to plug your ears and cover your eyes for our last thing today. Okay? We can all agree that the governor was a gaping asshole, and if anything confirmed that fact once and for all, it was when he killed Herschel. I mean, he cut the guy's freaking head off. Well, after being decapitated, actor Scott Wilson decided he wanted a keepsake of his time on the show. And that keepsake is the Herschel prop head. He keeps it in his closet. I guess it might be too weird to use it as a paperweight. That's it for today's episode, but if this isn't enough Walking Dead for you, be sure to check out The Walking Dead Escape. It's the official zombie obstacle course of The Walking Dead. There's no better way to see if you're really ready for the zombie apocalypse when, not if, but when it happens. And make sure to subscribe to Cinefix for more episodes of Things You Didn't Know, where we tell you all sorts of fact-like things about movies and occasionally TV shows, like where all the methamphetamines are. Thanks for watching.